We all know Veronica is our unofficial ADT song sage, as she can name almost every tune you can think of. For example, we will be in culinary arts class discussing a recipe someone heard of that uses grapes, and Veronica will immediately know, hey, you heard it through the grapevine, that's a song. So we put that talent to work and came up with an interactive, fun game you can play along with. On a side note, for those of you that never heard the word sage before, here's a short definition. A sage is a person who shows great knowledge, a person famed for wisdom in certain areas. I know how y'all love to learn new words. Are you ready to play Name That Tune with Veronica? Here are the instructions you will need to play along. 1. You will need a piece of paper and a pen or pencil. 2. You will write down the numbers 1 to 5 on the left of the paper and leave a space next to the number so you can write down your guess of the song clip. Once you have your guesses written down, type them into the comment section in the YouTube video. If you have a hard time finding that section, just send me an email with your answers to maiteroca3@gmail.com. We will post the correct answers at the end of the week on the same YouTube post. I will give you a little time to get your paper and pen ready, but you can pause the video if it takes you a little longer. You can also rewind to the prior slide if you need to replay a song to figure out the tune. Okay, now listen carefully. You will get 20 seconds to listen to each tune before the next slide comes up. Are you ready? Set, go.
You didn't think we'd make the last one easy for you, did you?
there, clients, parents, and friends of the Marian Center. Today I want to talk to you about our state of Florida, where we all live. And this state was on March 3rd, 1845. Florida became the 27th state to join the Union. Originally settled by the Spanish, Florida contains the oldest buildings in the United States. Fort St. Augustine was built in 1565, more than 50 years after the Spanish explorer Ponce de Leon visited the area. St. Francis Drake, a famous English naval captain, led a British attack in 1586. Britain finally gained full control of the area in 1763. During the Revolution, Florida remained loyal to Britain. But after the Treaty of Paris in 1783, it reverted to Spain. The United States gained possession in 1819, and during the Civil War, it was a southern stronghold, though some parts remained in Union hands. I know that's an awful lot of numbers and years for you all to remember. I don't even remember them unless I'm reading something about them. Since then, Florida has become a very important agricultural state with citrus, beef, and lumber as the main products. There are also high-tech aerospace industries. Tourism contributes greatly to Florida's economy, with attractions as diverse as the Everglades National Park, the Florida Keys, and Disney World. Florida is known as the Sunshine State. Y'all should know that because usually it is very sunshiny down here, and a lot of people come from up north. When it gets cold and snowy up there, the people come down here to visit, to live, so they're not up there in that cold, cold weather. And they have a nickname. The people from up north are called snowbirds. Florida has a motto, and our motto is, "In God we trust." Florida has a flower, and our flower is the orange blossom. The orange blossom. Florida oranges and Florida orange juice are famous throughout the United States. We all love our Florida oranges and our orange juice. I know I love having orange juice in the mornings with my breakfast. It's really good. I even have it sometimes in the evenings after I've had my dinner. We have a state flag. A red saltire on a white field is said to reflect the Confederate battle flag. In the center is the state seal. Florida is almost completely surrounded by water. We're not totally surrounded because we're not an island. An island is totally surrounded by water, but we're surrounded almost completely by water. So, we have the Space Flight Launch Center, used to be called Cape Canaveral. Cape Canaveral, now then Cape Kennedy, is now called the Kennedy Space Center. And we have the space shots. A lot of astronauts go on. A lot of people come from not just all over the United States, but all over the world to see our space shuttles go up and come down. It's a very, very famous place, and a lot of visitors and a lot of tourism and a lot of money is brought into the state of Florida because of this. We have the Everglades. Have any of you ever visited the Everglades? I remember back in the transition class, we went out and we took those airboats out for airboat rides out. What did we see when we went on airboat rides out into the glades? Who can remember what we see when we go on airboat rides? Anybody? Alligators. You see alligators out in the Everglades. The Everglades are a unique wetland wilderness, and the Seminoles live there. And they are the last Native Americans to ever sign a treaty with the United States. Many of them still live out there. And we have the Seminole Indians. We also have the Indians and the parks. We have the casinos, which are run by some of the Indians here. And I know a lot of people that are of age can go to the casinos. That's another tourist spot for the people that come and visit. Aside from oranges and grapefruits and the Everglades National Park, we have other areas that are very famous. Does anybody know what is the capital of Florida? Can anybody tell me the capital of Florida? It begins with the letter T. Can anybody tell me the capital of Florida? Michael. Tallahassee. Very good. Good job. Okay, before I mention that we're almost completely surrounded by water, on the East Coast, we have an ocean on our East Coast. Who knows which ocean is on our East Coast of Florida? No, not the Pacific. This one starts with an A. Atlantic, very good. Atlantic, and I've been fishing in the Atlantic Ocean. Has anybody ever gone out fishing on a boat in the Atlantic? You can catch some mighty big fish out there, but you can also catch some small fish. It's a very good fishing place. People go out on boats. If you don't have a boat, sometimes they go out on charter fishing there. And what about another place, another part of the water on the west coast of Florida? There is another body of water that is on the west coast of Florida. And who knows what body of water that is on the west coast of Florida? Does anybody know? The Gulf of Mexico, right, because it's between Florida and Mexico. That's why they call it the Gulf of Mexico. Good job. Excellent, excellent. Now, Florida goes a long way up. And as you go up to northern Florida, we go across another tourist attraction that I bet some of you have been to, but I've never been to. And I bet Angie knows what that is. Can you tell me, Angie, what is the big tourist attraction up in there and towards the top of Florida? Disney World. And what goes along with Disney World? What goes along with Disney World? SeaWorld. And what do we see at SeaWorld? Those giant orcas. That's right. I've never been there, and I'm missing out on a lot. I would like to go see those. SeaWorld and Disney World. What do we see at Disney World? Right, all those beautiful gowns, and you girls dress up in those. Okay. And as we go on up there, past Disney World, the oldest city in the U.S. is up there in northeastern coast of Florida, and it was named after a saint. Who knows what that saint is, and what is the name of that oldest city? Who knows what that, Michael? St. Augustine, that's right. And St. Augustine, Florida is the oldest city in the United States. That's right. And as we go up there, there are 2 states up there at the top of Florida. Can anybody possibly guess? Way up here, there's 2 states up here. One of them is famous for its peaches. Can anybody tell me what state is up there that's famous for its peaches? Miss Celia took a walk around the map, and she visited that state when she took her walk around the map. Does anybody remember what state is famous for its peaches? Anoramus, what state? Georgia, right. Georgia is right at the top of Florida. There's another state up there who has a really good college football team. A really good college football team. Can anybody tell me what that other state at the top of Florida is? Its coach is Nick Saban, who used to coach for the Miami Dolphins. Who can tell me what that is? Who that is? Can anybody tell me? Come on, think hard, guys. Nitra, you know. Alabama, very good. I know you would know about football and the Dolphins. Good job, Anitra. He left the Dolphins and went to Alabama. Good girl, Anitra. Very, very good. Okay. So Georgia and Alabama right up there at the top of Florida. So there we go down to the bottom of Florida. Way down there to the bottom of Florida. And there's a whole bunch of little islands at the bottom of Florida. Does anybody know what you call all these little islands? People take their boats and go down there and do a lot of fishing. Does anybody know what all those little islands are called? Tiny little islands way down the bottom of Florida. Can anybody tell me what they are? It's a series of islands off the coast of South Florida. A lot of people like to go visit down there. It starts with a K. They're called the Florida what? Starts with a K. Can anybody think about it if you like to go fishing way down there in South Florida? Right now, nobody can visit down there because they're way down at the south end of Florida. Who can think of it? Who can think of it? The Keys, Florida Keys. Yes, the Florida Keys. And the city way down, the last city in Florida, down at the end of the Keys. And what is that called? A couple of famous movies were made down there. A famous author lived down there. He wrote many books, lived down there in the Keys. Does anybody know that city? Can anybody think of the southernmost city in Florida? Ernest Hemingway lived down there. Can anybody think about what that city is? It's called Laurel. You know. Key West, Laurel, that is great. You must study history and keep up on your current events. That's very good, Laurel. Key West, I am very proud of you. I can't wait till you come back here and start working again in classes. You must keep up with everything in the newspapers. Laurel, I'm very proud of you. Now, I bet Angie might know this, and maybe Veronica. There's a large river that runs through northern Florida. Runs through northern Florida, and there's a song about it. And we've sung that here when Sister Lucia was around. Can anybody tell me the name of that song? It starts with an S. About a famous river in northern Florida. Veronica? The Swanee River. Yes. Okay, guys. That's all I can teach you about Florida, and I hope it was interesting for you. And I'll see you again soon. Until then, stay healthy, be happy, be safe. God bless you.
Hi everyone, Marian Center family. Today we will be doing science, talking about melting and freezing. We're going to read a little bit about this book. Okay, guys. Getting hot. It is fun to eat on ice pop on a hot day. But what happens after a few minutes in the sun? Your ice pop starts to melt. It's gonna drip, guys. See, they're eating hot ice pops. And you know it's a sunny day. Why does your ice pop turn into liquid? Many things melt if they get hot enough. Like this chocolate bar. We all love chocolate, right, guys? But if you leave your chocolate bar out too long or in the sun, guess what happens? It melts. So you have to eat it right away, right? What is the matter? Matter is everything around you. It can be a solid, like a rock. It can be a liquid, like water. It can be a gas, like the air that we breathe. See? Think of a puddle. It is a liquid, right? But it freezes. When a puddle freezes, what happens? It freezes into a solid if it gets cold enough. We barely have puddles here that freezes, right? We're in Florida. It is a liquid again if it gets warms. When the sun hit it, it's going to melt again, right? And turn into liquid. See the guys? They're playing ice hockey. Why things melt? Matter is made up of tiny particles. These particles are packed tight in a solid. They move fast when it gets hot. They start moving apart. That is when the solid starts to melt. See the particles? Heat makes particles spread out. They slide past each other. They turn into a liquid when the solid gets hot enough. See the snowman? It started getting hot, so he was in trouble. He started to melt. Poor snowman. Fun fact. Put an ice cube in your mouth. Try this at home, guys. Put the ice cube in your mouth. You can feel it turn into water. Your body heat makes it melt. You can try it, guys. Get an ice cube. Put it in your mouth. See how quick it melts. That's how you know how hot your body heat is. But how hot does an ice pop have to get to melt? Solid melts at different temperatures. An ice pop starts to melt fast, but a rock might take years. You can see where this rock once melted. Rock turns into liquid when it is superheated. Ice melts quickly too. Chocolate will melt too. And if you're eating a candy bar and it's chocolate and you're in the sun, if you don't eat it fast enough, it's going to melt all over your hand, guys. Why things freeze? We also know you can go from liquid to solid, right? So remember that ice pop, it starts out as liquid. It was poured into a mold. Then it went into a freezer. This is how it became a solid. That's just like ice cube. If you put water into your ice cube tray that's in your freezer, it's going to get hard and it's going to turn into an ice cube. Fun fact. Chocolate is melted, poured into molds, and cooled. That is how chocolate becomes, that is how the chocolate bunnies are made. See the chocolate bunny? It was once liquid. They pour it in a mold and you have a nice chocolate bunny. All the chocolate lovers. Liquids can become solids if they really cold. It has to be cold, guys. If it's not cold, room temperature, you're not going to get a solid. So you have to put it in the freezer. The particles stop moving. The particles get closer. That is called freezing liquids. Freeze at a different temperature. Fun fact. People put salt on icy roads. Have you ever been in the snow, guys? Some people go up north and they can tell all the snow is on a road. Some people put salt on it. The salt makes the ice melt faster. That makes the road safer for people to drive. like in the snow when it's snowy and icy outside, and stops the cars from sliding. The water fountain shows how water can turn to ice. See, if it's cold outside, then the water turns into ice. Have you ever seen icicles? Look at the icicles hanging from the roof. This, all the people that's been up north, you would know some things about that. It gets really cold, and the icicles hang from the roof. They are just drops of water that got so cold that they freeze before they hit the ground. Look at the ice on the trees. Would you love to go up north to see the ice and the snow, guys? I would someday. I have never been up north. Guys, here we have water, liquid, solid, and gases. You know that water can be liquid. It is a solid when it freezes. It gets really hot and turns into gases. See, this is the liquid, this is the solid, and this is the gases. Take a look. Now, you know why your ice pop melts in the sun, right? We all know what happens when we don't eat it fast enough, right? So you know. But you also know that you can make it solid again if you refreeze it, right? Just put it in the freezer and it will come back solid. So guys, let's try a lesson. I'm going to give you something you can do. This is a project that you can try at home on the solid and the liquid. First, the materials you're going to need are a can of frozen orange juice, concentrated, a pitcher to hold the juice, water, large mixing spoon, small paper cups, wooden craft sticks in the freezer. What are you going to do is open the can of frozen orange juice and spoon it into the pitcher. Add water according to package directions and mix to make the juice. You're going to fill the paper cups 2/3 of the way with juice. Put the cups in the freezer for 1 hour, guys. 1 hour. Remove the cups from the freezer and insert the wooden sticks. Return the cups to the freezer for 5 hours or overnight. You remove the pops from the freezer, peel off the paper cup, and enjoy. And this is how your project should look. You see that, guys? And you will have your own freeze pop, guys. Try this at home. It's very easy. Just make sure you get all the materials. Again, I'm going to show you the materials. And this is how you take liquid and take it into solid. Make it into solid. You take the liquid, put it in the freezer. It becomes solid. Okay, guys. Have a nice day. Enjoy your freeze pops. Bye.
Hey everybody, guess who's here? Coach Gloria, we're back. We're back doing some exercises today. We're going to do some exercises. We're going to do a little bit of everything so you can get your heart pumping. Remember last week I talked about the heart? That's a muscle that needs exercise, and the only way to do it is through activities. And since we can't be outside and we're inside, we're going to pump that heart today. So we're going to first start, like always, with our stretches. Okay, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's everybody twist. Come on, Raquel, let's twist. Excellent. These are my working partners. Twist and turn.
No fuerza.
Yeah, you're strong. Come on, twist. Ven, ahí en televisor. Twist. Ay, ay, ay. Come on. Come on. Come on, twist. I like your nails. Good, Raquel. Let's twist a bit bigger. Okay. Very good. Okay. Now we're going to squat. Everybody put your hands on your hips.
I used to do this at Coke.
Do you like it? So you know how to do it. Ready? Down and up. Down and up.
No fuerza.
3 and up. 4 and up. 5 and up. 6 and up.
No fuerza.
7 up. 8 up. We have to remove her. 9 up. 10 up. Excellent, excellent. Okay, the next exercise, we're going to stretch our legs. Just like Jamie's got it. Jamie's, and Melissa, their hands are, do you see their legs stretched out? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Go sit over there. Now I'm going to use this. Go over there for now. Okay? That's going to be mine. Okay, good. Let's go to the other side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Now we're going to do tiptoes. We're going to reach for the sky, and we're going to get on our tippy toes, and we're going to go up. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and stop. Okay, now we're going to do punches, okay? Punches are good. They're good for the muscles here in the back. They say 15. And so we're going to do punches, and then we're going to take a break and come back. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Faster. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Let's do arm circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, we're back. And this time you have a chair. I'll wait if you want to a few seconds. Get a chair so you can hold on to it. because we're gonna do now, we're holding on to the chair. We're gonna do some stretching, and that's gonna be good for your legs, okay? So in the first chair, we're gonna go 1 forward and back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now the other leg. Are we ready? Let's get you ready, Miami Heat. Melissa. Are we ready? 1. This is good for your legs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, great. Now we're going to do it to the side. Okay, our legs are just going to go like this. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now we're going to do it back. Our legs are going to go back. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we've done all the exercises on this side. Now we're going to move the chair the other way. Turn it around. Turn your chair around. This way.
Raquel's not doing it, Coach?
No, she doesn't want to today. Okay, it's okay. We got, you two are the pros. Are we ready? Now we're going to do the same. Ready? 1, 2, 3, because now we're holding on to the other hand, so we're still getting the exercise in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now the next leg, the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now out. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The other leg. 1, this is the last of the chairs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. So now let's loosen up, and we'll be taking another break, and then we'll come back for some heart stuff. Okay? Is everybody feeling good? You feel your heart pumping? You feel all stretched out? That's the important thing, that you feel all stretched out, ready to exercise.
Hello, Marian Center family. It's Miss Deborah. And today we are going to be talking about one of the chores that many of you probably should be doing and some of you probably not doing. That's hanging up your clothes. And I'm pretty sure some of your parents does this for you. But today we're going to learn you guys to do it on your own. At least hang up some shirts today. So we're going to start by hanging up shirts. Here are the shirts. Here are the hangers. Guys, if you haven't done this already, it's very easy. Take the shirt, put one side in, bring the other side to the other arm. And there it is. You see, guys? Just that simple. You put it on the hanger and you hang it up. Now after this, you guys should be able to do this chore at home. So you can help out around the house with laundry. Right, guys? Sometimes your parents need a little help. And it would be nice if you guys can help them out by hanging up clothes. I know some of you know how to fold the clothes, but hanging up the shirts might be a little difficult. But it's okay to try it with your family or your parents so you would know to hang it up nice and neat. Make sure all the sleeves stay straight. Some people like to go from the top. You also can go from the top of the shirt. If the shirt is big enough, go from the top and just stick it in from side to side. That way, the shirt is still the same and it's still straight. You keep it straight. And by hanging up your clothes, guys, it keeps a lot of the wrinkles out of your clothes. If you practice this at home, you will probably have less wrinkles in your clothes. All you do is just hang it up. Put the one side in, put the other side in, straighten it up. There you have it. You can put them in your closet, nice and neat on the rack, to keep all the wrinkles running out. That way you have a nice shirt. We also have a jacket. Some of you guys don't know how to hang up your jacket. So now you can learn. Just put one arm in, put the other arm in. And if you already have a hanger there, you can hang it here to zip the jacket up. That way it stays on the hanger. See, guys? And you have your jacket nice and neat on the hanger. This is all ways to learn how to hang up your clothing at home. We know that you guys like to be nice and neat, so we keep helping your parents out with putting the clothes on the hanger. Okay, guys. It's been great. Guys, I showed you how to do the shirt. Now I'm going to show you how to do the pants. We take a hanger. See the hanger? A different hanger. And we take the pants and we put it through the hanger. And you see how the pants is all nice and neat? Guys, remember now, you have to help your parents do this. All about doing laundry and putting your laundry away. We hang that one up. I'm going to show you again, guys. We have more pants. You take the pants and you put them through. You see? It's nice and neat. If you put it correctly, it'll stay nice and neat and keep the wrinkles out. Everything you wear should be hung up nice and neat to keep all the wrinkles out. That will be less ironing you have to do if you hang everything up correctly and you hang it up. We also today is going to show you how to do socks, how to match your socks. When you do laundry, you're going to have to help your parents match your socks. So you have the whole pile of socks and you want to put them together. You look to see, does that match? Can you see it, guys? Does that match? Are you sure it matches, or does it match with this one? Which one, guys? This one, right? So you take the socks and you put it together. That way, if you put it together, you won't lose it. You put it there, you put it to the side. You look for another match. Oh, where is this matching sock? How can I find it? Does it match this one?
No, teacher.
No, you don't see the match, right? Oh, there it is. It matches, guys. So you put it together, and there's another match. Then you look for the pink. Oh, but I only see white. Do we put it together?
No.
You don't. You look for the pink. And there's the pink. All right, so we match it together. Okay, you have another match. Good job. Okay, I'm looking for a white sock. All white. Can I match it with this, guys?
No.
You sure? You sure I can't put these together? No, you're going to look for another one. What about this one? Does it match, guys? Yes, we put it together, and then you have a match. What about this one, guys? We have polka dots on it. Can I match it with this one? Does this one have polka dots too? No, this one has stars, so it doesn't match, right? So we look, oh, there it is. There's your match. So you match the socks. And we have two left. You automatically know those two go together, right? So we're going to match those two. And you have all your socks that match. Now you can put them up for your parents. Your parents do not have to do everything for you guys. You have to share the responsibility. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.
Hi, Marian Center family. Today we are going to be doing simple, basic table setting for breakfast. So we start with a placemat. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're having 4 guests. Okay? And we start with a breakfast plate. For 4. Okay. our napkins on the left, on the left, on the left, on the left, okay? And we are going to start with putting our simple fork and the napkin and the left, napkin, fork and the left. Always remember, fork goes on the left and here on the left. Now, it's breakfast, so we need teaspoons. Teaspoons goes on the right, on the right, on the right, teaspoon on the right. We have knife. The knife goes on the in part of the teaspoon on the right. Teaspoon, the knife. Teaspoon out, the knife in. Teaspoon out, and the knife in. Now, we're going to have our cup that we are drinking, our cup of tea, and it goes to the right. Another cup goes to the right. And another cup goes to the right. And another cup goes to the right. And we're not finished. We're going to have 4 small plates, which is called a saucer. And it will go to the left. Put it to the left. And another saucer right here that we put it to the left. Okay? And we are going to have 4 extra knives that we're going to place within the saucer. That is for an extra, maybe you have a butter to butter the bread. So this is your butter for the bread. Okay? And this is a simple way of dressing a table for 4 breakfasts in the morning. Okay? And don't forget with your coffee to help yourself. Each person will help themselves with the coffee, okay? You pass it around. You pass it around. While passing it around, you do not stretch across anyone's plate. Simple, turn the hanger and you turn it around to the next person and so forth. Okay? And that is a simple way of dressing a breakfast table. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy. Okay guys, after having a wonderful breakfast, sausage, toast, scrambled egg, and coffee. Now, when you finish eating, this is how you close your table. You take your knife and your fork and you place it in your plate like that, and you spoon and you place it in your plate like that. Okay? Everyone is finished eating? And that's how you place your thing. You don't leave it all over the table. You put it together like that. And someone will come on and help you to take your plate away from you, like that, and put it away to the kitchen in the sink. Okay? And I hope when you having breakfast in the morning with your family, this is how you do it. Finish eating breakfast, you close the plate like that, and you're done. Okay? And you go around and you take up your dishes like that. Everyone. Okay? So you help yourself when you finish eating breakfast. And you walk away from the table like that. Finish cleaning the table. Small plates, and small plates. And you remove it from the table. Now we get the cups. Cups, one at a time. And the cups. Now we take up the plates. Put them away. And the napkins, which of course were already used, so we take them up, take it up, put it away, and I hope you had a wonderful breakfast, guys. You take up the mats to be cleaned. You're going to put them away in the kitchen where you're going to have them clean. And there we are, we're back to an empty table. You can put thing there. And we're done. Thank you. Once again.
Hi there. My lesson today is dictionary skills. We're going to talk about words in the dictionary and also make sentences with these words. So, you guys out there have dictionaries? We can do this together. My first word is ability. Who knows what ability means? Can you tell me what ability means? Ability is the quality of being able to do something. It's a lot of you guys out there have the ability to dance, to act, to do things, to sing, to do a Special Olympic. Another word for ability is when you try to do something on your own. So I'm gonna can someone out there make a sentence with ability for me? Anyone out there can make a sentence with ability? Okay, that sounds right, yes. Many people have the ability to sing. That's a good sentence. Many people have the ability to sing. I'm going to use another word of the dictionary. My next word is backpack. Who knows what backpack means? You guys supposed to know what backpack means. Because when we are at the Marian Center, you guys always have your backpack with your books in it. Your books, your crayon, your pencils, your raincoat, your sweaters. You guys put all those stuff in your backpack. And backpack is something that you bring on your back. It's like a book bag. Backpack is a bag worn on the back by hikers, campers, to carry food, clothing, and other supplies. And can someone tell me what backpack mean? Give me a sentence of backpack. Can one of you guys give me a sentence of backpack out there? Angie bring her backpack to school. Yes, good job. Angie bring her backpack to school yesterday. Very good. My next word is carry. Carry is something that you take along with you. I carry my book bag with me to school. That's carry in sentence is when you carry something, when you take something with you to take from one place to another. Please carry these groceries in the house to hold up weight of support. You bring it, you carry it. I have this dictionary and I'm going to take it back. I'm going to carry it back in the computer room. That's what carry means. When you carry something back where it belongs. My next word is, I'm on letter D, guys. I am on letter D in the dictionary. And my word that I am looking at in the dictionary is dance. And dance means to move with rhythmic steps and motion. It's a lot of you guys out there love to dance. When we have parties, you guys always come ready to dance at parties, different kind of parties we have at the Marian Center. I know that we have stuff that pass, like St. Patrick Day. We have party for St. Patrick Day. We did not make it due to the fact that we have to stay home and stay 6 feet apart from each other. Another word in the can you guys check your dictionary and also give me another word that starts with the letter D? What do you think? Give me a letter out there, a word that starts with the letter D, guys. Just find one word for me. Let me see who is going to be the first one to find me that word that starts with the letter D. All right, dog. Very good. Dog start with the letter D. And can you spell dog for me? Dog spell with 3 letters. D-O-G. And I need a sentence with dog. Can someone give me a sentence with dog? Yes, you. Give me a sentence with dog. The dog likes to run. Very good. Good job. The dog likes to run. And we are on letter E. And letter E is for number 18. The word that I'm looking at is number 18. A number written 18, that is equal to the sum of 17 plus 1. So 17 plus 1 makes 18. And we have different age that come to the Marian Center, different ages. At the ADT, I don't think we start at 18, we start over 18. But we have students that go to the school building that are 18 years old. Also, give me another word that starts with the letter E, guys. Another word that starts with E. How about egg? Can you spell egg for me? That is an easy word. Egg. E-G-G. Spell egg. And what do we do? Give me a sentence with egg. Can you tell me a sentence with egg? Okay, good job. I had egg for breakfast this morning. Very good. So the word E, the letter E is for egg and also 18. Now I'm moving on to the letter F. F is for football. Football. Football is a game played with inflated oval ball on a long field with goals at either end. Two teams of 11 players each try to carry the ball across the opponent's goal line or to kick it between the opponent's goal posts in order to score. It's a lot of you guys are football fans out there. We have different team for football.